And the talk is on.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome to our channel, JNS Talks. I'm Sho.
And I'm Joe.
Hope everyone's doing good, enjoying their weekend. It's a beautiful Saturday,
It's a hot Saturday
crazy hot.
with a blackout.
Yeah,
Today's the blackout.
yeah,
Well, the Midtown West blackout. That's what I'm going to call it. Midtown West blackout.
yeah. How long it's been? Two
They
and
say
some.
2 hours, 3 hours. I see it was 9 o'clock, started around 6.
Yeah, I saw a notification on my phone earlier, but it just says something about Columbus Circle. I didn't pay
Yeah,
attention.
because it's from Columbus Circle. So if you, from 72nd down to the 40s, maybe some of the 30s, from 5th, so from 5th to the Hudson River, and then from 72nd to oh yeah, I could show it right here.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
When you're
Yeah, so people that are on the YouTube channel, so yeah, it's from the 70s. So this area right here. See that area right there? Boom, where my hand is. Bang. That area, this whole area from here, like from here all the way down to here. Times Square is right there. See, everything intersects on 7th Avenue. That's Times Square. So, anyways, yeah, my artwork. Everybody, I hope that everybody's in that blackout. Stay safe. I hope they're safe.
Yeah, be careful. I know a lot of people are panicking.
Yeah, it must be.
I would be. I hate the dark.
It must be crazy because there's no street lights as we're watching right now. Times Square is black. Like that's crazy. Like half of Times Square is black. Half look, that's Midtown. We're watching images from the news live, and Midtown West is black.
Yeah.
And this is on the anniversary of the 1977, I think, blackout, which is funny. This is where the conspiracy theorists are gonna come out of nowhere and all that.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
yeah, they're doing it to us. They're doing it on purpose. Blah, blah. Now the whole thing is supposedly there's a manhole cover that had a transformer in there, blew up. There's a fire. Everybody blasting
Yeah.
the AC. When people blast the AC, what happens? Everything
Yep.
gets hot.
As soon as it got hot this year, like even in the spring, around where we live, there was a few transformer explosions.
That's why, because
too.
I've been saying, I keep telling everybody, this summer is going to be hot.
Yeah.
It's going to be hotter than usual. It's been knocking. The only reason we haven't had heat waves is because we haven't had days that have hit 90s. To be a heat wave, it needs to be 90, 90 on the mercury, right? But they're not considering how hot the sun is beaming, the humidity and all that. So even if it's 89 the whole week, because it's been touching 89, it's not considered a heat wave. This whole week was 87, 88, 89, 85. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like let's be real. Like, that's a damn heat wave. This whole week we had a heat wave with crazy ass humidity.
Yeah, and you know how like we usually have that transition time period. Like
Yeah.
this year, it was just we were wearing light sweaters, light jackets, and then the next week, boom,
Bang.
tank tops.
Yeah, it was
shorts.
funny. We didn't have no nice little, like you said, no little transition. It was just like bang. And now we have a blackout. So first blackout of 2019. So
Yeah.
anyway, so the topic of the day. What is the topic of the day?
A lot of people have asked us, being that we have 3 boys, how do we discipline them?
Yeah, how to discipline these brats.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that. How you discipline your kids? Should you discipline them? Of course you should discipline them, but how you should discipline them?
Yeah.
Should you smack them?
No, we don't do that.
Should
Not judging anyone who does.
Out of them.
Of course not.
Should you be soft?
No.
Or should you like the Russians, but fair. But fair.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so yeah,
We
all
have
seriousness, what's your opinion on discipline? Let's hear it.
my opinion or how I discipline.
Okay, but just whatever.
I always said that before I had kids, I always said I'm not gonna be too harsh with my kids, you know, because I feel like when people are too harsh, it goes in one ear and out the other, and most of the times
I agree.
Most of the time the kids, in some sort of form, to some extent, they kind of experience kind of some emotional abuse a little bit. I feel it could if you get carried away as a parent. If you get carried away, it can be borderline that.
Yeah, coming from Dominican old school, getting your butt slapped and all that, getting your ass beat.
Belts. You got belts?
Oh, of course, you know them. I'm coming from a Dominican family. Of course, I got belts.
Bedroom slippers.
I got
anything in reach.
Bedroom slippers. I got yeah, exactly. Anything in reach, but definitely belts because that's the Dominican way to do it. Saca la correa.
Oh God.
That's it. It's crazy. You get your ass whooped, and then next thing you know, you don't do it. But I don't think it works for everybody. I think there's a balance. I think you don't need to get physical. In my opinion, since I went through it and I know how it feels, like I want, like it came to the point where okay, so my father and my mom used to beat my ass when I used to do stupid shit. I probably deserved most of it. Half of it, I probably could have got away with it, but
yeah.
Most of the beatings I deserved it, I guess, in a way. But if they would have just talked to me, yeah, I would have just listened. You know, I would have just got in trouble. Like, oh, you're not using the computer, since I was on the computer all the time. I would have been like, oh, hell no, chill. And like, don't take my computer away. I won't do that again.
Right. And that brings me to the other way of disciplining your kids.
Yeah, the way we do it. Basically. Yeah. The way that I do it is out of experience. You know, like, since, like I was saying, since I know that if they would have just taken my computer, because I was a computer geek, I would have just stopped everything. Like, nah, you ain't taking my computer, dude. White flag. Whatever. Yeah. That's it. I give up. Whatever, I'll throw the towel in. Hey, that's it. I'm not gonna jump on the bed, mommy.
And just to let you guys know, this guy is crazy with computers till this day.
Yeah.
Ask him anything about computers, how to fix it, all that.
Yeah, but so if they would have just done that, or cars, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I would have been like, yeah, okay, that's it. But at that point, if they would have taken my computer away, I would have been, I would have listened more than the ass whoopings that they just gave me. They would think, because their thing is just like, it's fast and sweet. That's what people nowadays is like, oh yeah, it's good to whip your kids because that's it. You whip them and the discipline is done. It's not like, oh, if you ground them, and it's like, it's an extended period of discipline in their heads and all this crap. Like, I get where they're coming from, but then again, like, it's just like torture. When they say torture doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Because like, let's say a kid did something bad and you whip their ass. Oh, what do you did? They're just gonna tell you what you want to hear. Yeah. Just like a prisoner when they're torturing them, they're just gonna tell you what you want to hear, and that's it.
Yeah. But grounding, I don't like grounding. I feel like that's grounding dragging.
Yeah, that I agree in, on the sense that I was saying. Yeah. A lot of people saying that it's just like, yeah, like it's like dragging the thing. Yeah, that part I get. You know, so my approach is kind of half and half. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of threat. You know, like just, you know. But most of the thing that we do, what do we do? You go with that. We do
give and take.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so let's say the kids are having a really good week and we didn't have to speak to them once. We didn't have to reprimand them about anything. They did their homework and everything. Everything was perfect. It was a perfect week. we would either take them out or buy them a little toy or
like a reward system.
yeah,
And right.
or buy them something that they wanted to eat, like McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
And then let's say they're not listening, they're having a bad week, they just okay, so this weekend you're not gonna play Xbox.
Exactly. Yeah, like,
or don't get on my phone.
they gotta
You're not gonna
earn
do anything.
They gotta earn things. Like in this house, these boys, they gotta earn it, you know. And and by them just knowing that, hey, if I fuck up, you know, I'm not gonna get to play in my cars. I'm not gonna have to play Xbox. You know, like, we limit the Xbox. The Xbox is a privilege. These things are privileges.
And the Xbox is not in their room. It's not in their bedroom.
It's in our room.
It's not in the living room. It was in the living room at first.
Well, that was just because the holiday season and stuff, but that's it.
But nope, that moved to our room.
Yeah, because
like we play, so.
Yeah, but like, you get to control it. You get to control it more. And it's like, you know, like we said, it's just like, during school time, they don't get to play. You know?
Yeah. Monday through Friday, no.
Monday to Thursday. Friday night, if they do their homework.
Yeah.
Once they finish their homework, okay, you could play an hour or 2, 3, whatever. Nothing excessive, because I don't want no geeky little kids. I'm not with that.
No, just like just consumed by video games.
Just so they can have a little fun, and that's it. Boom.
Yeah.
You know, and also then that's when you use that as a tool. Like, even when they're small, they're toys. These kids, they want toys, their cars, whatever. Whatever you need to use as a reward system, so you could get what you want in the first place. Yeah. You know, so you could get good behavior. Do that. I use and then let's say that they're being bad. Let's say they don't want to get in the car. They don't want to get dressed. You know?
Getting them dressed.
Like, that's when you be like, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna, like, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. Right. I am going to take away this. And don't BS them, you know? Like, don't BS them. If you're going to say that you're going to do something, actually do it. If you're going to say, oh, I'm going to take the Xbox away, take it away so they can see, mommy and daddy, they mean business. If you say that you're going to take a toy, and because they're behaving bad, take it away. And right away, they'll be like, oh, they're not joking. You know, like, they're not joking. And if you do that, you know what I mean? Like, if when they're bad and you take something away, they know that you're serious. And then when they're good and you reward them, they're going to want to do good.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, it's just in human nature, you know?
Right.
To, like, you want to be rewarded, you know? So when the kids do good in school, we reward them for being good in school.
Yeah,
you know?
We definitely emphasized good behavior in school and doing your schoolwork.
Yeah, like
handing homework in on time, projects, all that.
Yeah, that's basic, you know, like all that stuff, homework, projects,
but
all
how
that
many
stuff.
kids nowadays don't even do homework?
Yeah, it's crazy. Half of the, like, now that we got kids in school and we asked them, oh, who did their projects? Like, and one time, our kid bought the only project one day.
Yeah,
which is sad. Well, come on.
Or supplies to do a project in school. Remember, Aiden had to do something, and he was the only one. But Aiden's very responsible. He's our eldest. He's 9 years old.
Yeah.
That's where it makes me feel good that we taught him how to be responsible. And he does not play around with that. And
this starts early. As soon as they start walking, you should start teaching them how to do this, how to do that.
And that starts with, like,
start the
packing
discipline
away their
right
toys.
there. Yeah, like, exactly. Start giving them little things to do. Hey, you want to play with your toys next? Pick them up, put them away.
Yeah.
Have a container for them. You know, of course they're not gonna be organized. So just have a big container so they can just dunk it in there. And our kids, they were picking up their toys when they were small. Like, we didn't have to really clean up after them that much. Of course.
All we used to sing is the cleanup song from Barney.
Yeah, like,
and it was so that way when they started school, you know, school in kindergarten, they do that. They
Yeah,
already knew what to do, and the teachers were impressed. Like, wow.
that's why we don't have that. We don't have never had a behavior call,
No.
and we got 3 kids in school now, and one is going to the 4th grade, one is going to the 2nd grade, and one is going to kindergarten. So in that respect, I know it's still early, but I feel like we've done a good job because
Yes.
every teacher is like, wow, your son is well behaved and all that. They might not be the smartest and all that stuff, but they're very respectful. They
know their manners.
They're responsible. They know their manners. They know how to act. They know what to say. They know when to open their mouths and when to close them. And
the big thing that we stress about, do not interrupt adult talks.
Oh, yeah, because that's the most annoying thing.
Even when we're talking and they want something, like, they know if it's not an emergency, wait a little bit, find that pause, and, oh, excuse me, mom, excuse me, dad, can I get this, so-and-so, like that. That's a big thing, because I'd be seeing kids like, mommy, I want this, and it's like no regard to the conversation that they were having. Yeah, because it's like parents,
it's good you have to treat your kids like kind of like adults, but don't involve them in adult conversation.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that's another thing of discipline too. You need to, if you see adults talking, get away from here. Don't let your kids listen to your adult talk. Then they start learning things that they shouldn't learn. One,
they start hearing things,
and then 2, that's just a bad habit. Because then you might be talking to somebody else and they see that your kid is right there, like, and then that person's gonna look at you like, your kid doesn't have no manners. Yeah, like, get the hell out of here.
The vibe definitely be off. Yeah, I've seen a few kids, and and I've told them, yo, you're a kid, go play. You don't have to sit in the circle with adults.
Not cool. Like, if you're a kid, be a kid. That's our thing. Like, I want my kids to be kids now, because when it comes to adult time, that's it. Once they 12, they better know how to survive and stuff. So that's why I want them to have a nice childhood, because when it comes to being becoming a little man, they're gonna become little men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not like involving them in drama or family.
Oh, no, definitely not
like survival mode. Like, God forbid something happens to us, you're gonna know.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. Like, I feel like the age of 12 to 14 is when you should know your survival skills. Like, you should be able to know how to wash your dishes, how to do this, how to do that, how to basically kind of maintain a house in a way.
Yeah, even now they do dishes.
Well, yeah, because we make them. We make them do this. We even though, like, like, when we're cleaning, we give them a job. At first, they ain't really doing nothing. They ain't doing shit, but it's just the habit of them doing something. Now, every time we're cleaning, they ask, hey, mom and dad, what can we do?
Yeah.
And that's part of I feel like that's part of the reward system. And just, like, also you gotta have, like, that bond with your kids.
Yeah.
And when you have that reward system and you show them that love, part of the reward system is just giving them that love. That's the biggest
part. Yeah. And then the love that we receive, like, oh my God.
And when you discipline them, if you discipline them and you talk to them loud and they cry, let's say they cry, you hug them and you be like, hey, I love you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Next.
I love you, but you did this wrong. Hey, I love you, but you can't go around hitting kids. You can't go around doing this. Whatever the case may be, you gotta be serious. You gotta mean those words. You can't be bullshitting your kids, because they will sense it. And when they know that you BSing, they will take advantage. These kids are crazy. They know. These kids from this decade, 2010s, they will take advantage of you and they will fuck you up. Like, mentally, they will fuck you up. Like, the way I see it, if you want to, like, raise kids that are nice, but discipline, like, so we're concentrating on discipline, you gotta be fair. 2, you gotta be patient, because I know that there's things that might just, get at
like,
you.
Oh my God, like, really, kid.
And you might wanna just, like, either yell at them or either slap them in the ass or whatever, but take a breath yourself
Yeah.
and think about it. Put yourself in their shoes, and then you execute what you're gonna do. You know,
Right.
you do it, and you do it with. You gotta be serious, but don't be crazy either. You know, because you don't want to scare your own kids. They're your kids. Why would you want to scare them to shit?
That is that's probably the worst.
Like, when I be seeing that in the street, like, what the are you doing to kids? Come on, easy. You could be strict. You could sound scary without screaming and scaring the shit out of your kids.
Yeah, there was one time, right, in school, there was this little girl and her mom, and something about papers, right? The little girl didn't bring home papers or whatever. And it wasn't anything serious. It wasn't like it was a permission slip or anything. It was just a notice about dress down. So it's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah.
Her kid ended up wearing uniform that Monday, and the teacher was getting at her and getting at not the teacher. The parent was getting at the teacher and at her daughter. And when I was observing them, it was like her own daughter was clinging on to the teacher, scared of her mom.
That's crazy when your daughter needs to hold somebody else.
Yeah.
Like,
and my heart was breaking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, that's in public. I can imagine at home.
Imagine that's exactly. That's not even, forget that is in public. Is in school, right? In
a school setting,
because
right.
where people know that you might get reported to all these crazy things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is like, yeah, like, if you're willing to do that there, how the hell are you treating them at your house?
Right.
You know, and like that's why these kids grow up to be rebellious, to not give a crap.
Once
to
they're
start
18, they're out the house.
Forget about 18. Once they're 12, they don't even want to. They want to play outside, and all they want to do is hang around the corner, because they don't want to go to their house for what? To a shitty home where their parents is bitching for every little thing.
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta take note of what is really worth complaining about.
Exactly. Like,
you know, like, and what can you teach? What lesson can you teach them?
And if you have had parents that have done that to you, you should know more than anybody how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should know how more than anybody how that feels, and you should, instead of doing the same things that your parents did, improve on them.
Right.
You know, like, you should be able to be like, okay, my dad did this to me. You know what? Let me do this to my kid. You know, because it's your kid. It's your kid. You people gotta understand this. This is your DNA. This is your offspring. Your kid.
Right. This is
your
half
son.
of you.
Your daughter. Exactly, half of you. And if you're just gonna go and do the same thing your parents did, you're not improving. You're gonna just whip them. You're just gonna yell at them for no reason. What are you doing at the end of the day? You want your kid to be your friend when they grow up, okay?
Right, not during
now.
childhood.
But I'm saying when they grow up, and they're not gonna be your friend when they grow up, if all you done was just yell at them, scream at them, beat the shit out of them, because they're gonna hold that forever.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, they're gonna think about that. You know, and my thing is, these parents that they've been through it, yet they're still doing it. Like, come on, for real.
Well, that's because that's the only thing they've known.
Like, are you serious? But are you serious? Like, you should know how that feels.
No, right. That's what I mean. I understand, and then I kind of don't understand. It's like, wouldn't you want to break that cycle? Like, you know, like of disciplining kids like too harshly, or like not being considerate of their feelings. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's been done to you, so you should keep that in mind. Like, why would you want your kid to feel that way?
My thing is, like, and this is how I like do my parenting. I think about what good my parents did and what bad they did. I take the good, Okay, I do those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the bad, I remember the bad, fix it. I won't do that. Take those notes and those mental notes. Now I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna do this. Or if it was something bad but could have been good, I'll fix it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's why I'm so methodical on the way that, I'm gonna talk to the kids. I think about it.
Yeah.
I take a deep breath, even if they do something bad. I'll think about it and then I'll talk to them. I just won't talk to them as soon as I pick them up from school and be like, "Hey, why is your teacher telling me this?" No, I think about it. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have done this. This is the way you go about things in school. Blah 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 blah. You
Right.
know?
How many times I've picked up the kids and then I come home and tell you like, oh my god, babe, I saw this kid getting slapped right after school. Like
Yeah, like
parents
that's
didn't
not
even
even
tell them,
cool.
hey, how you doing? No hug, no kiss. It's rare I see parents give their kids hugs and kisses after school now.
Like,
And yeah, so
I,
before a greeting, it was like boom, slap.
yeah, that's not even that's.
And I don't know what it was for, but shit, like.
But it doesn't even have like it's a kid. We're talking about elementary school kids,
Mm-hmm.
like on some for real stuff. Like like come on,
Yeah.
like I get it. There's some kids that sometimes they need to be reminded who's boss. Okay, do a little knock in the head. Who the hell you talking to
Slap on the hand or
or
whatever.
whatever. Like, but the one beating the shit out of your kid is not cool. You know,
Harsh
harsh
talking.
talking, that's still that verbal abuse, physical abuse is anything that is abuse. It shouldn't be used for your own kids. They're your own kids, not and when
Right.
nobody else's kid. And
And name calling. That's one thing
yeah,
I
name
I, I
calling, that's
hate.
real stupid. Like, oh
Name
yeah,
calling
like
and
hey
belittling.
stupid or hey idiot or whatever or
Yeah.
ho whatever. Like, like that's crazy. I've heard all that.
I've heard of this girl that I went to school with. She had a crush or whatever. She told her mom, like, when you're that age, 12,
Yeah,
13, oh my god,
you hype.
mom, I like this boy, whatever. She went thinking she could talk to her mom.
Yeah,
Her mom just straight out, oh, you're a hoe. Why are you thinking about boys? You
in
shouldn't be thinking.
Spanish, cuero,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
For real, with
yeah.
Spanish. Wow, I guess that.
That's only who I've grown up around.
Yeah, that's kind of true. But yo, that's not even
And
cool.
from then on, she's never told her mom anything.
But why should she?
Yeah, she was
Like
judged, and it was just a crush. Like I remember, I told my mom, like I had my little crushes and then, and my mom, of course, oh yeah, she didn't condone it,
uh-huh.
but I didn't get in trouble either.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it was like focus on school, don't pay attention to these boys. But okay, cool. Like
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
yeah.
Like at the end of
And
the day,
one thing she always told me is, "You're not having a boyfriend now. You're not having a boyfriend." And you know that even when I
yeah,
had a boyfriend, it was still, "You're not having a boyfriend."
still to
No,
this
yo,
day.
DN.
Like I'm saying, and still it didn't do nothing because the kids
Oh,
are gonna do what they're gonna do, and
exactly.
that's why you should listen to them. Listen to your kids,
Right, because at the end of the day,
and give them love. I
they're a person. They're a human
I think
being.
the first thing about discipline, one, love. You
Right.
have to know how to love your kid and show them that you love them. So when you do discipline them, they know that first, they know that you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Then, okay, my my dad just disciplined me because I did something wrong. He loves me. So obviously I did something wrong and they will learn something from that.
Right.
To me, it's like you love them, you discipline them, and then you give them more love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after discipline them, just don't walk away.
Yeah, or like not like give them the silent treatment and all
Yeah,
that.
don't
I
walk.
hate
No,
that.
just give them a hug. Hey, you just need to learn this. You know what I mean? Like, give them that hug, give them a kiss. So like that, they can know that they're loved, that they're not just getting that, like, uh,
Right.
like in trouble, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. You know, so they can see it as a lesson and tell them this is a lesson.
Right. That's what we always emphasize.
This is a lesson. Don't do it again. And usually we don't have repeats.
No, we don't.
We don't have repeats because of that reason.
And you know what I love about how we discipline also? You know, like, growing up, okay, we will get in trouble, and then it'll be like 1 or 2 hours of that awkwardness in the house.
I used to hate that.
We've never experienced that, and
no, because we don't do it.
We won't,
because we don't do that.
Right? Because that part is all on the parent.
We emphasize, hey, come on, all right, that's it. It's done.
It's a phase.
You did it. It's done. I told you was bad. You got in trouble. If it was if depending, okay, you're not gonna play this. What, like, depending, and that's it. And you move on. And
we never tell them they're bad kids.
Yeah, don't tell them.
I always ask them, don't are you a good boy or a bad boy?
You emphasize that they're a good boy, and like that, you're like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna be bad because I'm not a bad boy. I'm a good boy.
Exactly. I don't call them bad boys.
So you positive reinforcement. You reinforce that they're good.
Yeah.
So in turn, they're gonna do good things. So I guess the takeaways are: one, first is love.
Always.
Before anything, you gotta love your kids. That's the foundation, and show them that love. Then, if you're gonna discipline them, make sure that you show them that you love them, discipline them, and again, that after you discipline them, love them. You know what I mean?
And talk to them.
Give them that kiss, give them that hug, remind them, I love you, but you messed up. And then a reward. Like if you're doing good, hey, remind them, hey, you're doing a good job, keep it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep it up.
Surprise them, or a little pizza, or a little
toy, and tell them why. Hey, I heard you did this good in school. Hey, I liked how you did this, and I like how you did that, and
or thanks for helping me clean.
Exactly, and you reward them for that, and guess what? Like, people think, oh yeah, that's like a bribe. No, it's not. It's not like a bribe.
It's not a bribe. It's also building up their self-esteem.
It's building them
their
up.
Character.
And next thing you know, it's gonna be second nature. They're not gonna expect anything.
Right.
You know, you don't give them like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you a bike if you clean the hallway. No, that's extra.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, like, just help me out and stuff. And then afterwards, don't tell them, oh, if you clean this, I'm gonna buy you this. No, let them do it. And then after, hey, what you want to eat, man? Cause like, you just reward them. You deserve a treat. Like, what you want? Like, don't do it. Don't tell them, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this if you do this first. If it's like something that they're supposed to do. But let's say you got a young kid and he doesn't want to get dressed and all this, you could use a treat. Hey, like, for little kids like that, you use a treat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I think like that, the reward system for little kids, it should be used like that. You want to, like, especially if, like, they don't want to get, for example, they don't want to get into a car. Hey, I got cookies in the car. Let's go.
Yeah, like that. That is fine.
Oh, their toys. Like, oh yeah, I got, like, what toy you want to take?
Yeah, the toy thing always works.
And boom. So they're happy. They're happy to go. They're happy to go with you.
Yeah.
Like, all this slapping, beating kids, that shit don't work. That shit don't work, because I know firsthand it don't work.
And I know a lot, and I've heard about a lot of people also that they've grown up to resent their parents, or
yeah, it's true. Like, I thank God that I don't resent my parents, but
or they're always talking about how unfair their parents are. Also, if you have multiple children, try not to show favoritism.
Favoritism sucks.
If you're gonna discipline one kid, discipline all the kids.
Yeah, especially if
you know how many times kids have said, adults have said, oh, when I was a kid, I came home late, I got in trouble. When my brother when my brother's younger, he came home late, nothing happened to him.
That's how it is. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, that is that middle kid thing. It's for real. Because I'm the middle kid. Like, to me, I felt like my sister, I guess, I don't know if it's because she was a girl or because she was older than me or whatever it was. Um, is I feel like she got away with certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and like compared to like my like behavior in
Upbringing.
school,
Oh.
talking about like school and all that, like I was like perfect compared to her and stuff. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
wasn't bad at all, but she was a rougher student than I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I was perfect. I got no rewards at all. I ain't get not even. I wasn't even expecting rewards. Just acknowledgement. Like, oh, good job.
And you
I
didn't
ain't
even
get
get that.
none of that. Hitting honor roll in high school and all that. I didn't get none
Yeah,
of
I
that.
remember that.
I was a good ass student,
Yo,
bro.
my parents used to tell you. My mom used to tell you all the time. Good job for being on the honor roll.
Yeah, like it was crazy. Like other people like would congratulate me. Not my parents. It was just like expected. Like, oh yeah, you have that brain. So like
No,
use
but
it and stuff. Like but my little brother, oh, 70s. Oh, it's because he's going through a hard time.
that's the biggest
You know,
bullshit.
like it was just so
What hard time are
ridiculous.
you going through? Like, okay, I understand. It could be a rough period in your life, but not. Come on, like I know your brother. Like, really, what hard
Yeah.
time he was going through?
Like I said, being a middle kid it happens sometimes. You know why? Because usually middle kids are more independent in a way, like
Hmm.
because they it's like you kind of see your sibling, and then you have the little brother and stuff, and it's like you kind of
Hmm.
you're in your own element, you know?
And it's like the first kid is like your first baby. Like, oh my god, this is my
Yeah,
baby. I'm gonna protect him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
yeah.
do
That's
that. I
how
mean, you can protect all your
that's
kids,
how my
but
mom is with my sister. You don't see how they are.
yeah.
You can see it.
And then by the time the second kid comes around, you're already a pro. So it's like, oh, okay, go do whatever you want, this and that. But more than often, people forget in a way, I feel like, about the second kid.
I don't think it's forgetting.
Not forgetting, but I'm not wording it right. But it's like, okay, I know this kid is gonna be good. I know he's fine.
Yeah,
Like all that overprotectiveness is not necessary.
not like I think yeah, exactly. Like it's already
And
you're
then
exposed to it already. So
the baby, like your last kid,
because especially if you
it's
know
like,
that it's gonna be the baby.
yeah, it's like, oh my
You
god, this
know?
is my baby. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you want that kid to be a baby forever.
Yeah, so I get why like there's a lot of middle kid syndrome shit,
Yeah,
but
but we keep that. I especially me, I keep that in mind all the time.
yeah,
I do not.
yeah, like we like you keep it in mind because of me. I keep
Yeah.
it in mind because of myself, and our middle kid Braden is like we're always like we always make sure that he feels good.
Yeah.
We're always on him, like
Mhm.
you good, like and
And we do it in a way where we don't show favoritism.
exactly, no favoritism, and then we don't have favorites because
Yeah.
I don't like that favoritism crap either. Because I've seen it, I hate it. I don't like,
Mhm.
I learned from what happened in my house. I don't want no favoritism.
Yeah.
Like
Some people say it's natural, but I don't think so.
nah, you can manage that. You can manage favoritism.
I don't think so. Like, yes, all our kids are unique. They have their own personality and stuff like that, but I'm not drawn to one more than the other. I
Yeah,
don't like I've heard of parents like that. Like, oh yeah, this is my kid. Like, you know what I mean? Come to
yeah.
the other kids.
Yo, just a little quick side note. The the outage is gonna be almost 10 o'clock, and there's a helicopter going, and it's black in Midtown West, and the traffic
Oh my
is
gosh.
crazy. Look by Penn Station, that's 8th Avenue. No, actually, that's 7th. That's going down. But look at that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. But Anyways, when it comes to disciplining kids,
Discipline them the same.
if you have multiple kids, let it all be the same. No favoritism. No
Because kids pick up on that.
treating them different. Like, try to manage it. Like, really, like you gotta put it in your head, like in your heart, your head, like inside of you. Like, at the end of the day, they're all your kids, and you should love them all the same, no matter what. No matter if one is a badass or one is like a perfect kid, they're all your kids. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And we get it. There's gonna be some kids that they're a handful, but there's always a way. You're their parent. You know better than anybody how you're gonna discipline your kids, but you need to think though.
Yeah.
Because if you don't think, you're gonna fuck up.
It is so much harder trying to console an adult from childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Than it
it's
is
not.
to...
That's it. It's once it's recorded in that brain. That's it. 48.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and there's a lot of people walking around with childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Just because their parents didn't discipline them in the right way. And it's not always because the parents are horrible parents. No, it's just at the time they thought
that they were doing the right thing.
Exactly.
And that's why I always say, before you do anything, take a deep breath and think about what you're gonna say. If you think about what you're gonna say, you're gonna most likely you're gonna make the best decision. If you take a deep breath.
Yeah.
If you go storming into a room, you don't even know what you're saying. You're just gonna yell out emotions. And guess what? You're gonna say things that you wish you didn't say. You're gonna hurt your kid. You might traumatize them by shit you said.
Or things you do, like slamming stuff.
Slamming or slapping them. Because that's what most people do out here. Most people don't want to say, oh yeah, I don't hit my kid. Most people, when they get mad, they slap their kids.
Yeah.
And that ain't cool. Like I reserve slaps for people that I don't like out here. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't, if you coming after me, and even at that, I'd even strike people.
Yeah.
I just lay them out and manhandle them, and that's it.
When it comes to like little slaps or timeouts, even timeouts, I feel like that should be a last resort.
Yeah, timeouts and stuff like that.
Like,
and if you're gonna do a timeout, be serious. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna do a timeout, be serious about a timeout. Don't be on some. Oh yeah, you're on timeout, and then next thing you know, they get on a phone.
No, but I feel like timeout is like an emotional abandonment. Like,
yeah, no.
You go to that corner, deal with your own emotions, figure out what the hell you did wrong, and leave me alone. That's how I view it. Like, and I don't like doing that to our kids.
Yeah,
but
because
if
we don't want to stretch.
I
hate stretching a discipline.
Give our kid timeout. I always explain to them, okay, whenever I give them timeout, it's probably because they were too hyper, and they ended up breaking something, or they ended up hurting their brother or whatever by mistake, right?
Yeah.
But it's like,
it's when it gets physical and violent and stuff, really.
But it's like, okay, you need to take a breath, go sit on that chair, away from everyone.
Yeah.
Think about how the situation could have been different.
Yeah, explain to them why.
Exactly.
What's going on, what's happening. You're getting in trouble because of this.
Yeah.
You're by yourself because you need to take a chill pill, and these are the consequences that could happen if you do this and if you keep doing this.
Right.
And
so, yeah, we never discipline them without explaining to them.
You gotta explain. You always have to explain what's going on.
Yeah, I can't stress that enough. Explain.
Like, people think that kids are stupid just because they're young. No, they're not. They understand everything that you say.
Kids are actually smarter than some adults. They're like a sponge. They soak up
will
everything.
Understand. You tell them, hey, I'm doing this, this, and that because you fucked up and this and that. Obviously, don't say you fucked up. But you tell them, hey, this wasn't right.
Right.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to take away the Xbox. Because then they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to have to take it because I warned you. Didn't I warn you? Yes, Daddy. I did warn you. You said, okay. You tell them. And you ask them questions too. Didn't I say that, right? Yes, that.
Yeah, you gotta make them realize.
You gotta make them realize that you actually did say that and you gave them a chance.
Yeah.
And if they see that, then the next time they're gonna realize, hey, like, let me not do this because it's true.
And I'm gonna be honest. I was that parent that used to bullshit. Like, okay, I'm gonna take away your toy, and I would never do it. And then as they got older, they'd be like, she's never gonna do it. Until the day I did it, and they were so like, oh,
because
man.
I used to tell you were soft.
Yeah.
I always told you that you were soft. I'm like, I always said it. You're too soft. Like, if you're gonna be a softie, like, like, to me, like, it's not. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
you're not gonna get your point across. You're not helping them, and you're not helping yourself.
Yeah, like,
because they're gonna think, oh, consequences are just being.
They're just
said,
gonna step all over you. They're just kids could be ruthless. They're savages.
Yeah,
the kids could be savages. They will eat you up alive. That's the funny thing. Like, I'm laughing because I know that they could get like that. I've seen parents just get chewed up by kids, and I'm thinking, dude, you're the grown up in this whole ordeal. You're the grown up. All you gotta do is, hey, you cut it out, and that's it. My kids, I just gotta look at them, and they know I mean business. And I don't hit them. Yeah. So they know I mean business, and they know that they have a lot of privileges. You know, they have their own TV. They got their own. They go on YouTube. They got their Xbox. They know they have things that they have earned because they gotta earn it first. But
they could be taken.
They could be taken away at any time that you fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, I tell them, as soon as you fuck this up, I'm taking it away. You know? I tell them, hey, you just earned your Xbox privileges. If you mess it up, back to square one. You know? That's how it is. That's how it is. And
you're gonna have to re-earn
these kids,
it.
And you're gonna have to re-earn it, and now it's gonna be double. Now I'm gonna wait for your report card. Or this, and actually go follow through with it.
Yeah.
Don't be a softie and in 2 weeks, oh, here you go. No, follow through. The most important thing of discipline is follow through with your threats.
And you know what else? You know what I want to talk about also? If you have a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
That good cop, bad cop, that shit don't work.
You should work as a team.
Exactly. Your kids have to know that mom and dad are one.
Yeah.
You know?
It always should be like that with every single thing.
And even if the parents are not together or whatever, they need to be on the same page about discipline. Because you can't go to dad's house and do whatever the hell you want. Come to mom's house and there's a set of rules. You know they're going to grow up thinking, oh shit, what the hell's wrong with my mom? The
rules should be the same if, let's say, there's different households. Let's say, you know, you take the kids for the weekend or for a week or vacation. The mom, let's say if they stay with mom or vice versa, stay with that, whoever they stay with, that person that has the main custody should tell the other parent, hey, this is how we do it in my house. If they do this, they lose these privileges. If they do this, this is what happens. Yeah. So the same thing could be in both houses, but this is where those situations kind of mess up.
It gets complicated.
Where one of the parents that doesn't have custody wants to be the cool parent. Oh, so you could just do whatever you want in this house.
Yeah.
So they want to. I want to go to daddy's house because I could get away with anything.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're not raising your kid right by doing that.
Right. Always be a parent first. You're a parent. That's what you are. You're not their friend.
Exactly.
Raising them, you're not their friend. When you're both adults and you know that, okay, this is the person I've raised. I've did a good job. They know right from wrong. You know, they have their morals, they have their values. That's when you bond, that you have that friendship. That's when, oh yeah, my kid is one of my best friends. You know, and then they could come to you with anything they need to talk about, all that.
Yeah.
It's like, and don't judge your kids. Try not to judge your kids.
Yeah, like I feel like these parents that judge their kids, like what the hell are you thinking? Like, why are you judging your kid? Like it's gonna get to them.
You know what
like,
gets
in
on
a
my
bad
nerves?
way.
It's like parents that be like, oh my god, this and that. But put yourselves in their shoes, or remember when you were that age.
Exactly.
Don't tell me it was
if you
perfect.
just remember, things would be different.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Like, you were not perfect. Don't expect perfection from your kid.
Exactly.
It's teamwork all around the household.
Yeah, let it be. If it's a, let's say it's a 2-parent household or a 1-parent household, you're gonna have to. And if you're a single mom or a single dad, you're gonna, like, I feel like kids actually cooperate better with a single parent that is fair. I feel like kids, they understand the situation that they're in because they're not stupid. Once again, kids are not dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I feel like they cooperate better because they know that's only one of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, there's not that other parent to like, oh yeah, like, they know that they're in a unique situation. They know that when they go to school, they know that parents have two. You know that other kids in their class have 2 parents. They know that.
Yeah,
They know
that's
that
a whole
it's
different ball game.
Yeah,
but...
they know.
And we
it.
know it's easier said than done.
Yeah,
you know, but
obviously, but because we've seen it, we my sister's a single mom, and I see how it's kind of, it's kind of tricky, but also, like, see in all types of single parenting that kids understand that they need to take it easy on their parents too.
Yeah.
Especially if you cooperate with them, they'll cooperate with you.
That's
like at the end of the day, yeah, like, you're the bigger person, literally. So go and show them respect. Show them respect.
That's a big one.
Show them respect. Don't be an asshole. Be nice. Like I said, number 1, love. If love comes through to them, they're gonna cooperate with you. Like, don't come off as an a-hole.
Yeah.
And you'll be good.
I feel like a lot of adults, they see kids and it's like, I don't gotta respect them. They just don't respect them just because they're kids.
Oh yeah, I'm the parent, and you gotta listen to me, and I don't care.
The authoritative blah thing, blah blah. Yes, you have some authority.
Yeah,
but
of
that
course.
doesn't mean you act like that.
That's to me, that's just dumb. Like,
yeah. But to wrap it up, guys,
it's not a dictatorship. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah,
it's a house. It's a house. It's not government. It's a house. And it should be all love. So the takeaways with this is, when it comes to discipline, love first. Reinforce that discipline. Tell them, explain to them why. Love again after you discipline your kid. Make sure that you give them that hug and that kiss, and move on.
Yeah, that awkward silence, don't let it be part
and that's
of
it.
Getting
it shouldn't
in
be, and it shouldn't be too hard. And use a reward system. Depending on how old your kids are, you should adjust that reward system.
Yeah.
Easy as that. You don't gotta make it that hard.
Always explain, always show love, be respectful, and make sure that your kids know that they can always come to you.
Yeah.
And don't let them be scared of you because you have to discipline them at any point.
Yeah, when you discipline them, you don't have to be scary. That's another thing. People think it's like discipline equals scary. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be.
Because you do not want to inflict trauma in your kid's childhood.
No, definitely not.
Whether it's by mistake, unknowingly, whatever. it makes it so much harder for adults to live with that childhood trauma.
Yeah, like I've just kind of gone through a little bit. I'm not traumatized or anything. Just I know how it feels like, and it's not cool to just have your ass whooped, and sometimes you don't even know why.
Yeah. Yeah, so there goes our discussion for people who were wondering how we discipline our kids.
Yeah,
People,
just
because I'm telling you, like, not to brag, when people meet our kids, they're like, "Wow, kids are so good,"
yeah,
and they see the vibe. It's not because we're like, "You guys better be good. You better stand in a straight line. You better do this, better do that." You know, it's like they're relaxed. They know
yeah.
they're loved. When kids know they're loved, that shines. They shine and they're so happy, and
For real. All jokes
it's
aside,
it's really
you can see
beautiful to
it.
see.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's no better thing than seeing your kids happy.
Yeah. No matter what.
Make them happy. Like that should be your first thing. Just make them happy.
Teach them right from wrong while keeping them happy. That that's the bottom line.
There you go. Gotta end this episode any better. All right,
Yeah.
so
So,
this has been the discipline talk.
right.
JNS talks discipline.
Exactly. And hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Have fun with their family, with their friends. What happened, babe?
I'm looking at the blackout thing.
Oh,
I hope,
still a blackout
I
in
hope,
the city.
yeah. This is crazy. It's cool to see the city black like that.
If anyone's out there and you're listening, like later on, I hope you were okay during that time.
Yeah, I'm uploading this real quick right now. Um, I hope everybody's all good. People in the trains and all that
I know it
stuff.
must be annoying.
Look at that. So we have, listen, yeah, basically what I said. Midtown West, 72nd to the third to like the 30s, from Fifth all the way to the river, towards the west. It's crazy. So, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up. Follow us on all things. We're on Spotify also now. Um,
Spotify,
Facebook,
iTunes,
all
Google
that.
Play, all social media.
Every social media, follow us and
Like our
subscribe.
video, subscribe, and share, please.
Yeah, share definitely. All right, guys, take it easy.
Have
Any
a
goals?
wonderful weekend.
Yeah. Um, if they listen to it in the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, if you are. If you're
uh,
not, have a wonderful week. Just have a wonderful day.
just have a great life.
Yes.
Put it like that. And as always, if you have a goal, stay on it. Don't give up and stay up. All right, guys. See y'all later.
Bye.